do that.
No, no one here would do that. No, we're not. We're not horrible
These are my
people.
friends. These are my
Yeah,
friends. They wouldn't take
exactly.
my things.
Yeah.
Hey, as I was saying, to to be fair, on a point of that, I didn't take your stuff, but I did talk you. I was recalling the last session saying how I talked you into removing pretty much all of your stuff. So that was
Oh yeah,
you willing. You willingly gave that up, not me. I didn't take nothing.
and you gave it all to me, and we
Yeah,
played
we-
fetch to get it to give it back.
You know, funny enough, I could see Arcanus doing that. Neither case. What else happened, Brute?
Uh, we used Arcanus as essentially live bait, and I gave him a net, and we all kind of just a couple of us kind of like nonchalantly followed him, like, "Oh, this is some interesting dust that's been here for 100 years." And Arcanus got spooked by one of the quote unquote ghosts that he proceeded to sucker punch. Uh, and it turns out, surprise, surprise, it's goblins. And after we all kind of converge on them, they start coming out of the woodwork. And what was potentially going to be a battle, we decided to take the diplomatic route. And whenever big man boss, who we've come to know as a Grizzle Mug, came out, and we had a nice little yes. Brain fart. Hold on. Oh yeah, we talked to him. We had like a little thing, like, oh, it was just a joke. We're glad that you were here. And what else? Let me look at notes. Oh yeah, we fed them. So now they're like all like, "Hey, y'all are cool. We're not going to stab you with all the little pointy sticks we have." And after some conversations, figuring out that they've been there for pretty much 3 seasons, I think is what it was.
Been in for a while.
Because he said, we've been here for this many seasons, and held up 3 fingers.
Yep. Nope. That's right.
Then he proceeded to essentially take us on a tour.
Not so much him,
After-
but other goblins were chosen to take you on a tour around the place. Yes.
Well, he pretty much set it up. And then we got to learn about Z's, because this is Z's mansion. We got to learn about what all was there. Essentially, this thing can be set up as quite a nice little community without actually ever stepping foot outside of it.
Essentially, yes. And so, making friends with the goblins and managing to build this almost like sanctuary for yourself and the inhabitants. You also managed to drop some contracts as well, so if something did happen, um, it would all be okay. I believe you also made like clothes for them. You got them started farming. Uh,
We essentially hooked them up with a lot of stuff.
A lot of
about
money.
about 35 gold worth of stuff, I believe.
More than that, because I think I dropped 30 on top of what we had already dropped at the end of the session.
It was a lot. You guys dropped a lot of money on this, which is kind of surprising. But I was like, you know what? This impresses me. I'm gonna let this happen. Investment.
Yes. Well, that was Beer's side of things. That's why he dropped the last 30 gold. And in return, I now have a new little mercenary buddy.
You do.
His name is Gooble.
He's not nude. He has leather armor.
I'm sure he'll survive by the end of the campaign. Smile.
Smiles.
I see. There's no. Okay, yeah, 1 hero point to beer. Go
I
ahead.
can't take anymore.
Okay. You want to hand it off
Yep.
to somebody else?
You said 3's the highest, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah, I hit my cap a long time ago.
Well, I'll let you choose who gets it.
Donate to the poor.
Who's got what?
I have one.
I have one. Not very heroic.
None.
I have one, I think.
Oh, Canton has none.
We introduced hero points the week before last, and we really didn't get through much, and I didn't. I had to do adult things, so I missed whatever happened last week to get for y'all to net so many.
Well, sorry, Darian, I'm taking your lead and I'm giving to the poor. 1 point for Kenton.
There we go.
That's perfectly fair.
How generous.
Yes. I did say give to the poor.
You did.
He was the poor one.
Yeah. Canton
I
also
do
gets 3,000 gold. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Yay!
Nope.
Yay!
Nope.
It's
no
on
canon.
the VOD.
It's
Nope.
canon.
It's on the
Nope.
VOD. It's
I instantly said nope. I also have that on here. Don't.
serious. You just cut out there, buddy. God,
Uh-huh.
you're back. Welcome back.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I said no.
Yeah. What do you mean? Your voice. You stopped recording for a little bit before you said.
No, I didn't.
that.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I
You
didn't.
accidentally stopped recording. And you just
Okay,
started
minus 0.2. Not joking. Anyways.
But I do. Bear probably does expect to have 20 gold sitting outside his door.
So, that being said,
Nice music.
is it too loud?
A little bit.
No.
Oh, you
It's
can
very
adjust.
loud.
You can adjust it. I'm sorry. I might have to turn it up a little bit more, but there we go.
That's louder.
Like it. Sounds great to me.
I'm turning it up a little bit more for those that need to fix it.
What? I can't hear you guys now. That's so loud.
Just go settings and go to audio video for master music volume on Roll20.
I had to put it at 20% in order to hear you guys. That's how loud it was.
Is your speaker volume all the way up?
No,
Okay.
it's at like 19%, 21% my volume.
What about your browser volume?
It's at base. I haven't changed anything.
Is it still loud for you, or did you adjust it?
I adjusted it. It was so loud. I had to turn it down to like 19%.
Okay. So you turned it down to 19. Okay. You're good. You're fine. Okay. All right. The music. It's over 9,000. Okay.
It was hurting my eardrums.
I'm sorry, buddy, but it was just a one-time thing. I promise.
We can adjust it down, but if he makes it too low, we can't really make it. Well, I can make it higher through plugins. But
I could probably do that too.
Okay. We're all good. Okay.
I like it.
It's beautiful music.
It is beautiful music.
I can hear it without blasting my sounds to 400%.
I'm going to turn all the way down again.
It's beautiful music to level up to.
I've got 500% of volume to work with, buddy. Let's go.
You go ahead, and you all manage to go back to riding the snows of the snowy desert. This one is going to take a little bit of time. It's going to take a little bit of a week to get to your next destination, which is the snow town of I had this shit. Ah, there it is. Your next destination is the serene village of Frostholm.
Sorry, Frost.
Frostholm, sorry, I pronounced that incorrectly.
Frost.
I will put it in the Discord. If
This point, Seer will give everybody a nice fur coat, nice and shaggy. Say, go in style, y'all. Let's go.
I already have fancy winter clothes. I don't need any yet.
Too many winter clothes. Thank you, Seer.
Yes, it's good to have layers. I will accept if it gets even colder. I'll take it for later.
like onions, you all have layers.
This will be my 8th layer.
I mean, then you're extra warm. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about the extreme cold.
Yet.
Yet. However, fucking shit. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Roll me. I'm gonna choose someone. Who have I not picked on yet? No, what? Arcanus.
What's up?
Roll me 1d10, please.
1d10?
Yes, please. 5.
It's a 5.
Right in the middle.
Right in the middle.
Absolutely average.
That's going to be... something I don't 100% have, but that's fine. I have enough to work with.
That sounds fun.
Okay. Don't worry about it. It's fine. So, as you all are on the road again, you all are traveling across the snowy highway, as I am now going to call it. That's what we're calling it now. That's what it is.
It's canon.
It's canon now. As you're going along, proceeding with your caravan, now that it's grown quite a bit, everyone make me a perception check, please.
Oh boy.
Damn.
Good one.
Damn.
Not too much.
Do we
Bam.
God dang. Do I even need to
see
roll one?
something?
I mean,
Hey,
Funny.
I'm not the worst.
Arcanus is not Percepti boy. He is. I'm going to sit here and take it, boy.
It's okay, bro. I got your back.
3 of us got your back.
Sorry,
Damn.
I was cleaning myself.
Beer probably had his
You're
earplugs in again.
You're busy chewing on a stray bone.
You know, yeah. Okay, so Gabriel, Darian, and Z. As you all are kind of looking out, kind of watching, make sure everything stays a-okay. I would say Z is the first one to see this for obvious reasons, but as you look out, you see out in the distance, just in the middle of the snow-covered field, or plain, whatever you want to describe it as, a small building, just right there.
A small building.
There's a small building. There's like a medium-sized tree in front of it. Looks like it seems to be more ornate than everything. As you look towards the building, I'm going to say Z, you especially see this. I'll give it to you with your nat 20 there. That you see that it has 2 windows. and you see the soft flicker of fire, like behind those windows. Not like there's a raging inferno, but more like something you'd find from a like fireplace. And from what you see where you are, you see there's actually something hanging above the door. But you can't see what it reads from here.
Mhm.
It is a little bit of a distance away.
Okay.
You
Really?
want to go
Hey,
check it out?
we should check that out.
It's a
We
random
should
house.
make.
Auto.
We should make
randomly-
it quick though. We should make it quick though.
You should be careful because a singular house in the middle of nowhere with no sign. Is there any? Do I see any signs of like self-sustainage, food, animals, like just a house
Just,
in the middle of
ju-
nowhere?
just like almost like a small building in the middle of nowhere.
Okay.
Sear stares and says,
Is there any
"Believe
reason to go check it out?
you must find out." And starts
Not
walking
really.
over.
Somebody in there. maybe.
We spent several days just doing nothing. We could always take a break to walk,
Yes.
because it doesn't hurt to go check on if they're okay, if someone's there.
I'm sure they're fine.
But you never know.
Sear's
They got a
gone,
fire
by the
going.
way. Sear's already walking over.
I chased after Seer.
As do I.
Keep an eye out.
Okay.
Why? We should bring the caravan over so we can at least keep guard on it.
Yeah.
All right.
I yell back, yeah.
You should go check it out.
you should-
That
You should do that as I'm chasing after Seer in the snow.
Okay. So, some of you take control of the caravan, bring it in, like, shit, here we go again. Seer is already making his way towards this building, with Arcanus and Darian following behind. Okay. Let me go ahead and pull up this information. Which one
Just
is it?
imagine Sear with a fur coat going through the snow with his tall legs. Like he don't even need snowshoes anymore. He just stepping on it like he got cleats.
You got big feet.
It's a little creepy. But that's kind of on par for Seer.
You got webbed toes.
Okay. I will say, Seer, you are, since you were the first to jump and run into action, I will say you were the first to get there. Followed by Arcanus and Darian. As you approach, you see what could only be described as a shop. As it has windows, it has decorations, it has a nice light coming from the windows behind it. A nice oaken door with a solid frame, with the building made of similarly solid wood. The door seems to have a bell on it, which you would recognize as a bell that would notify you of walking in, similar to a shop. And overhead, you see a sign that says, let's see, if it's this one, it would be the Red Element.
Red
Huh.
element. Sear will keep his mask on and open the door and
Okay.
the shop.
Yep. I would say at this point, you all watch, especially Arcanus and Darian. Seer, walk into this building as the rest of you is pulling up on the caravan by this small-looking shop-like building. Seer, as you do step inside, a wave of heat kind of hits you, not overcoming you, but it's just nice compared to the outside snow. Maybe on the little warmer side, but nothing, not too bad. It's actually kind of comfortable in a sense. As you take in the sight around you, you do indeed see what looks to be a shop. In the center table is a number of knick-and-knacks aligned in a row, as well as various other trinkets that line the walls. One wall also seems to have a number of various different bottles and mixtures and concoctions that line the way, as well as various herbs. And on the left opposite side of where you enter is what you would presume would be a fox hybrid, but she looks unique. Red hair that kind of flows down in a sort of shopkeeper's dress, green eyes. But as you look at the tip of her ears, there's almost like a little bit of like embers, a little bit of fire coming from the tips of her ears. And as her tail kind of sways passing back and forth behind her, you do see a little bit of that similar effect on her tails as well. And yes, I did say tails. You see at this point 4 tails, at least from what you can see. And as you enter, she just kind of smiles and gives you a look. Well, it's about time I get some visitors. Please, come on in. Come on in. The environment is nice and toasty, just the way I personally like it.
Indeed. Indeed.
And as you walk in, Seer, I will say for the rest of you, you can kind of meet up at the door at this point, in which case you will find the similar sight.
Oh my, this is quite toasty.
Did we go
Feels
to the
just like home. Feels just like home.
So, see, what did you say?
I was looking at. Did we go to the building or did we stay at the caravan?
I'm reluctant to go to a building because I am. I kind of weirded out by a shop in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, it seems suspicious, eh?
Yeah, like ridiculously so.
All right, I'm gonna sit on the caravan and have my short bow out, and we'll jump into action if I hear screaming.
Yep, that sounds about right.
I will go inside.
Okay.
Oh my.
It's nice inside.
It is nice and toasty.
Shop. Looks like someone set up a shop.
It feels just like home on how warm it is.
I might not actually be useful in the shop. Because unless we got something I didn't know of, I have no coin. I have no coins. I have coins. They're just not the best coins.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
My name is Seer Weaver. See that you are open for business, right?
Indeed I am. My name is Ember, and welcome to my magical shop.
This seems very in the middle of nowhere.
Well, I kind of ended up here. Sometimes I end up here, sometimes I end up there, sometimes I end up anywhere. Me and my sisters, you were lucky to find me.
Ah. Well, this environment reminds me reminds me of home, how warm it is.
Where is your home? Maybe I've been there before. Well, I'm likely been there before.
The Bitterlands.
Ah, I have been there before. Just my type of place. I'm not really to prefer the cold. I know one of my sisters does enjoy the cold. She would have loved this place, but I ended up here, and she ended up somewhere else.
That's a shame. It's good to meet someone who enjoys the same temperatures. I'm not a big fan of the winter area either.
Well, we're here, and I am a shop, and I do have a variety of goods. Is there anything I can interest you in?
Anything of the art magical in nature would very be interesting.
Oh, I
Oh.
have a lot of things that do fit that description. Are we looking for weapons, armor, ruins? I do have spell hearts as well. I have talismans. I have, let's see here. She kind of opens a book. I have alchemical items. I have. Oh, I do have one ability for tattoos as well.
Tattoos.
You said
Tattoos.
talismans.
I do have talismans.
What type of talismans do you have?
Well, let's look at the list here. Ba-da-ba. She looks through her book. Well, I have this, and somehow out of nowhere, you see her pull out a pendant that seems to depict a snorting bull's face.
And what does it do?
Well, when you try to push anybody, if you happen to do it poorly, it will go ahead and make sure you don't do it quite as poorly.
That sounds interesting. Anything else?
Well, till Baker get finished with what he's doing.
Well, I also have this, and she kind of reaches under the counter. I also have, and you see a sort of small glass globe where you see almost like spring water fizzles and bubbles. This is another item I have. And this will make you very good at being acrobatic. The last thing I have, and she kind of holds up almost like a ring of dried interwoven leaves. And this will actually let you know the exact location of someone who is hidden.
Ooh, that is very useful. How much would that be?
This one would be 6 gold pieces.
Before I purchase it, by chance, would it be cursed?
It is not. Nothing is. She looks a little offended. But do you think I would really sell you a cursed item at my reputable shop? Sir, I am offended.
I did not mean to offend. It's just that the last time I went to a magic shop, they tried to sell me cursed items.
Well, nothing here is cursed.
I'll take you at your word, and I'll take that ring.
All right. You get the Hunter's Bane, and that is a talisman.
Hello.
How much for the?
Um,
All right.
go ahead, finish.
Sorry, Darian, what were you saying?
What are some of the? What would be the price of the other ones?
The globe is 7 gold, and the bowl is also 7 gold.
You know what? I'll take them both. I'll take all 3.
Okay, that is going to be 20 gold pieces total.
Sounds good.
And you get the effervescent apple and the bronze bowl pendant.
Can you say them one at a time again, please?
I will post the link. One moment.
Thank you very much, good sir.
There's that one. Nope, that is not what I wanted to do. Come on. Copy link address. This is the first one. Link address. It's the second one. And this is the third one. There we go. And with that, she kind of pats around, like, well, you've bought all my talismans, so thank you very much for your purchase.
No, thank you very much.
And you were interested in something. She kind of looks over to Seer.
Do you have any magical in nature?
Sorry, could you repeat that again?
Magical staff.
A magical staff. Looks through her items. What type of staff specifically? Are we looking for something like with nature? Are we looking for something like that's going to produce light? Something that's going to... Details, please.
That can cast spells.
Something that'll cast spells. Well, not so much something that can cast spells, but you can imbue spells to it to cast later. That is something I do have. It is called a scroll staff. If you are able to craft such items or make any scrolls, you can actually imbue it to the staff instead, where it will be stored, and you can actually cast that spell later on from the staff.
All right. How much is this scroll staff?
It is 15 gold pieces.
We'll buy that and tell me what spell hearts you have.
All right, I will go ahead and post the link to the scroll staff. So there's that.
I do have one final thing on my list.
Okay, let me finish up with Sierra, and then I'll get back to you.
Yep.
I would like to get to everybody else as well, so just give me a few moments. Spell hearts. Okay, let's see here. I have one specifically. It is called the Perfect Droplets. It kind of pulls out a perfect sphere that has this intense blue, almost like blue water magically held inside its shape.
Any particulars about it?
Well,
Tell me.
If it's attached to an armor, you will get resistance to any sort of water effects or attacks made by such creatures. If affixed to a weapon, your body will actually become mist-like, and you will actually be able to move in specific areas through people for a short amount of time.
I will. How much does it cost?
It is 55 gold pieces.
Okay, I will take it as well. That will be my purchase.
Okay. And there is the link to that as well. Before I get into you, Darian, is there anything else anybody else is purchasing from the shop?
Can't think of anything.
I was gonna take a look.
What are you
But
looking for, buddy?
1 second. Okay, Arcanus clears his throat and walks over. Excuse me, I've been on the hunt recently for a savage rune for my sword. That isn't something you would carry, is it?
A savage rune. Things for a moment. Savage rune. I think I might have one available. Let me see here. Are you looking for a savage rune or a striking rune?
Oh, wait, I think it was striking.
Striking.
Yeah. Striking rune. That's it, my bad.
Let's see here. You are in luck. I actually have a 2 in my possession.
You do?
I do.
How much would you like one?
They are each 65 gold pieces.
Can anybody spot me 15 gold?
You're not. I spent everything on a rune and lived the town before.
If I spot you 15 gold, I cannot purchase what I'm trying to forget.
What if if you are able to attach the rune, what if I gave you the +1 rune that I have currently on the sword, as well as 50 gold?
One does not give the other, just to let you know.
What do you mean?
They are separate runes. They are separate runes. You could have a +3 and have no striking. Technically.
Can you put more than one rune on a weapon?
Striking and +1, yes.
I see.
You can do like 2 striking.
Yeah, you could do there's the striking, the greater, and the 1 2 3 1 2 3. There's more rules into it, which are way too level, but you can add additional rune effects like flaming. Those require like the other runes to like go underneath it, like a sub buff, like a sub rune. But all runes are separate. A striking rune, you could have like a striking weapon, but it not be +1 striking. Does that
Got
make
it.
sense?
Yeah.
Seer
Wait, Seer, you're gonna
spots
give
you
me the.
gold.
Oh, Seer, I owe you a phenomenal debt. Thank you.
All right, you can have the two
Ah.
striking runes.
Wait, it was 65 for both?
It was 65 for both.
65 each.
She says 60, or she has said there's 65 for both. That's a pretty good deal.
That
Uh,
is
Yeah,
a good
no,
deal.
actually,
I
yes.
Okay,
won't
so let
complain.
me rephrase just to clarify. It is 65 gold for each ruin.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I thought you said she gave me both runes, and I was like,
You
I
did
was
Nope.
say she gave
Nope.
them both.
Nope. 65 for
Alex,
one.
okay,
are you doing
cool.
okay, buddy?
It's, you know,
And this is embarrassing, but is there any way you can put this in my sword?
I can do that for you, sir. My
Oh,
friend,
never
you
mind.
forget I've taken the arts of craft.
we are going to simplify it, and yes, she will put it on your weapon for you.
Ah, thank you.
No problem. Just do me one favor if I do this for you.
Anything.
Um,
I mean, not anything, but
if you happen to see one of my sisters, let them know where I am.
very
Sisters,
well.
you say?
Yes, I have 3 sisters. There's 4 of us.
Right.
They kind of look like me, but one is kind of all air, loves the air, really airy. One's all watery, and one's all earthy.
Oh, you could say one is very dense and one's an airhead.
Do you say that in
Joking,
character,
right?
Darian?
No, I do not.
Okay.
And what kind of sister is this?
They're
The flaming one.
this is the
red
one you're
one.
talking one. Yeah, you're talking to the fire one.
So I wouldn't want to get on their bad side. Because
Probably
they
not.
have a bad temper.
Probably that's a good line of thought.
Yeah.
By the way,
Arian likes
just
to keep
just
stuff
so we can obviously include them here. Does anybody go out to the caravan and let Z and Tesh know what's going on?
Yeah, guys, everything's cool. There's a very, very pretty fox woman inside.
Hey, I was going to surprise them with maybe something. Who knows?
Ah, yes. Z, the raccoon. Bring
Legit.
her into the trinket shop.
Canton, 1 second, please. Sorry, Z. What were you saying?
Oh, the Arcanist. Oh, it's like actually a legit shop in the middle of nowhere.
Yes, she sold me the striking rune and put it in my sword.
Oh,
While she's
cool.
doing that, I guess we grabbed her. That makes sense.
What else does she have? I'll go check it out.
She got a bunch of stuff. Go check it out.
I was actually getting stuff for you potentially.
Z joins the shop.
Like,
I honestly think about anything I even want.
I already got some stuff I would like to give out.
Nice.
Because I assume Z is who's an expert at athletics.
Not too shabby, yeah.
I have like this very interesting bubbly bottle of water that makes you walk on water.
That's cool.
I can't use it. You might be able to.
Okay, thanks.
8 gold. Just kidding. You can have
Wait,
it.
what?
Tesh, do you go inside?
You know what? I think they...
What?
Since it doesn't seem to be super dangerous. thankfully.
You go ahead. I'll keep an eye on the caravan.
All right.
Okay.
I'd like a +1 potency rune, please.
Okay, so you want a +1? Yeah.
Potency rune for
Ye-
armor.
Yeah. Let
Oh.
me look
I can
up.
tell you that one.
Yeah, I have enough funds for that. Even after spending 20 gold.
Some of them are changed in prices, so hold on, give me 1 second. Property. So +1 ruin for armor. That is going to be. Oh, yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot.
That's why I have no money, Alex.
That's what I would like, but
It is 160 gold pieces for a +1 army potency ruin.
Yeah, I can hand it over right now. Though that's a lot of money.
How much?
160.
I would like one of those.
Okay.
So I hand over 160 gold pieces, aka 159 gold pieces and 10 silver.
Okay. So Tesh and Darian would like an armor potency +1.
I would be game for that, yes.
Okay. Take out 160 gold. You each will get it, and they will fix it to your armor for you as well.
Okay. I'm fixing it to my explorer's clothing because I can't wear armor.
That works too.
So
And Z, is there anything specifically you're looking for?
I wanted to see if she had any like cool magical arrows or any other fancy magical daggers.
Let me see here. Magical arrows, I believe she does have. Daggers, that might be harder, but let me see here. Okay. Okay, she has a few arrows. Oh. Okay. So she has 4 different arrows that she can sell you. And just for the sake of brevity, one is called the vine arrow. When you shoot at somebody, they take a -10 foot penalty to their speed for so many rounds, or until they escape with a DC of 19. On a critical hit, they are immobilized until they escape. There's also the trap line arrow. It basically allows you to knock someone prone or trip them. That's the other one. The other one is a sleep arrow. They pretty much will take the effect of the sleep spell with a DC of 17. So if they're hit by it, they roll the DC, and if they fail the DC, they fall asleep. Pretty straightforward on that one.
Yeah.
The last one is called a Viper arrow. And basically what it does is when you shoot the arrow, the arrow pretty much transforms into a viper and bites and poisons somebody.
Wow.
Now, she has
Okay.
one of the Viper, one of the Sleep, 2 of the Trap Line, and 2 of the Vine.
And how much are they?
The Viper is 17 gold. The Sleep is 11 gold. The Trip Line is 6 gold. And the Vine Arrow is 10 gold.
Okay. I will. So 6 total. I will get them all.
Okay. So go ahead and add those into your inventory.
Actually, I'm not gonna get the Viper Arrow.
Okay.
Just the other one.
Okay. Yeah, just add those into your inventory at the appropriate gold. As for weapons, let's see. There's one that she does have. She kind of holds it out, and it looks like a thin dagger that comes to a point, almost like a how to explain, like an ice pick. She holds it up like, this is one dagger I have. It is called the Ghast Stiletto, which is made with the undead Never Ever, known as a Ghast. When you wield this and activate the command, or no, sorry, when you wield this, it does save you from effects like paralysis. Once per hour, you can also activate the command word, and anybody struck with this dagger ends up with a terrible, terrible rune to them. Some people might be a little bit more resolute, but those with the probably less fortunate constitution will get very sick from it. It is 60 gold.
Makes it like a poison dagger?
Almost like a poisoning dagger, yes.
That doesn't really seem to be Z's style. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that one.
Okay. She puts it back. Unfortunately, that's the only real dagger I have that I think would fit you well. I do apologize.
Oh, no problem. It seems pretty cool, but yeah, not my style.
Very well. All right. And as she looks towards the rest of you, well, seems we all made our purchases here. Is there anything else I can get for you all? I got potions. I got other knickknacks.
Oh, I just have a single question for you.
Sure.
Down when you were in the Bitterlands, did you hear anything about the Baker family?
She kind of thinks for a moment. Baker family. Now that you mention it, I did hear something about a fire, but I'm not sure of the details.
Wait, what?
What?
Oh, no. Once I'm done with this contract, I'm heading right back.
Very well. Well, it's none of my business.
Well, thank you very much for letting me know. I kind of face the rest of the group. I think we should finish up with our little...
Suddenly Darren really wants to go. Okay. And again, for the sake of brevity, is there anything else anybody would like to buy? Or is looking for, I should say.
Nope.
I had a thought.
Okay.
Would she be a while ago? Beer got like a long sword
Uh-huh.
from the that first mayor.
Uh-huh.
I was wanting to see, would this person be able to help me convert or give it properties of a wishblade,
Huh.
as that is like a heritage blade that Genie can have.
Hold on. She looks over the blade. Huh.
I guess mostly to give it like the resident trait.
She kind of looks at the blade, kind of thinking it over. I'm not... I might be able to do something. Unfortunately, this isn't my expertise. If you do and ever encounter my wind-based sister, this is more her forte. I'm usually straightforward about things, just selling things directly. I really don't know what I could do about this. I could probably attach some sort of ruin that'll give it some properties, but you probably won't get a very similar result.
Beer will probably shrug and just say, "Yep, that'll pass." Any little druidic trinkets for our new little companion?
Let me see.
And I'm going to push him. Push him forward for emphasis. Like, this is the one.
Jill looks like, oh, isn't that adorable? Okay. Well,
I get. You know what you should get him? The very poisonous dagger.
he would not be able to use that. And he wouldn't want it anyways. Probably would.
I'm not sure what all he came with this. I know he had the leather armor, pretty much a little backpack with his stuff in it, but I don't know what all he has.
That's pretty much it. Like, he didn't come with much. She kind of thinks about it. I do have one thought in mind. Okay. Okay. She kind of comes back with this item. And it looks more like an instrument than an actual staff. And as she kind of hands it out, this might be something for him. Usually it's played by musicians, but I know specifically goblins like to be little tricksters sometime. This is called the Trickster's Mandolin. And when you play it, it will actually produce some sort of effects. Usually disguising or tricking individuals. Perhaps that'll work.
Beryl looked down at Google and is like, "Well, do you think you could use it?"
He will look at it. He'll look at the mandolin and give a very hesitant nod.
Beryl raised one little eyebrow down at him, and he'll give like a little nod.
It is 90 gold.
He'll look again down at the at Google and give him a bigger eyebrow thing. And he'll reach into his pouch and hand him the gold.
Yeah, he will buy it, and I will go ahead and send you the link to the Trickster's Mandolin. Just keep it saved for now, and then I will get you a actual character sheet for Google.
So I know you said he's not going to be in any combat, pretty much.
Nope. But this might, if you decide to utilize them, this might be useful.
Dear at Amber, it says, "Thank you for your great customer service."
No
As he
problem.
starts to walk away.
All right. Kind of looks to the rest of you. Well, if you're all done shopping and buying, I'll always be here. I'll probably be here for a while until I sell the shop decides to change places again. But since I just got here, it probably won't happen for a little bit now. So do remember, if you do happen to see any of my other sisters, let them know I'm here on, I presume, Nora, concerning how snowy it is. Looks all of you confirm. Yep. Okay, perfect.
Yep.
Yeah, just let them know, and that'll be good, because we it's a little difficult to know where each of us are, considering our shops like to teleport all over the world.
That's where I hope for you to get to warmer lands next time.
I guess we'll find out.
And I rush out the door, but before we get on the thing, I'd like to pull aside Gabriel and Arcanus.
What is up, good buddy?
Yeah. What's up?
Back at the manor, I just want to say thanks, and I got you guys something. And I hand a bronze bowl pendant over to Gabriel, and the Hunter's Bane ringy thing over to Arcanus. Here, this is for you guys as a thank you. Now let's not bring that up again. Thank you. And I rush onto the caravan into my room.
Friend.
Okay. Just to be sure, no one else wants to buy anything else, right?
No. No, I'm good.
I'm good.
No.
Okay.
I
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
My peace will never be relinquished, but
Okay.
Now you got a bronze bowl. You got a bronze bowl now.
let's
All right.
see.
Thank you, Darian. This is very nice.
Considering you always seem to be attacked by invisible creatures, it makes sense.
Yeah, it's a thing, isn't it?
It happens a lot.
Yeah, especially
Oh,
to
God.
you.
Oh no, he's a dog. He's a dog. He sees the things in the corner of the room no one else sees. So no.
Oh my god.
No. And now he can see it even better with this new Hunter's Bane thing.
I might need it right now because I'm not gonna lie, that was the prettiest woman I've ever seen in my whole life, and I'm just a little bit dazed from it.
We
I have
now
medication
learned.
for that.
We now learned that Arcanus has things for fox chicks. Okay. All right. Moving right along.
Okay, I'm better.
All right. So, as you all go ahead and turn around, you find yourself back on the road again, to your next destination, Frosttown. Okay. The days go by in general, no peace. After the incident, or I would say incident, the encounter with the mysterious shopkeep and her shop. It's about 3 days travel between then and now to when you get to Frostholm. One other thing I will ask, we'll start at the top, is that if you do anything during this 3-day downtime, Arcanus, is there anything you do?
Just being on the road?
Just being on the road.
Probably not.
Okay. Darian, is there anything you do?
Treat any minor frostbite that anyone may or may not have gotten, and stress over what may have happened to my home.
Okay. More latter than the former, but okie dokie. Beer, is there anything you do during this downtime?
Yes, I take. I'm spending quality mercenary time. Stuff with Google, running him through like basic stuff. I don't know what you know of the world, but this is kind of how you need to be.
Okay. Just teach them the basics. Okay.
Along with minor physical, I guess, exercise.
Okay. Roll me a diplomacy, please.
I'm not asking him.
Okay. Yeah, he follows everything you say to the T. You also find that he's a very quick learner. And he does
That's
not
very
question
cool.
your orders as well. All right, real short there. And that takes care of that. Gabriel, is there anything you do at this during this downtime?
I could attempt to make bullets. I mean, even if it is a really high DC for now. I don't know. Can you long craft to lower the DC? I don't really know.
Not really.
I mean, I can still try.
You can attempt it.
15% chance. Okay. I gotta put this over on this side of the screen. Let's see.
So, okay, nope.
That won't craft anything.
Nope, you don't lose the. I'll say as a mercy, you don't lose any of the materials, but yeah, you don't craft anything either.
Yeah.
Okay, Seer, is there anything you do?
Seer has many plans. As he takes the scroll staff and the perfect drop into his personal crafting table in his room, overhanging over it, he combines and he assists the scroll staff and the perfect drop together. As they have the perfect drop on top of the staff.
Okay.
And he will try to make it where he can lose this item and be a task, like his focus point, his arcane focus. He's gonna
Right.
try to do that.
Okay, easy enough.
what do you need to do to make a scroll on your own spell?
Well, you got to have the spell first and foremost. You got to have the materials for the scroll, so you got the paper and ink, and then you need to make a crafting check.
Let's do that.
Okay, do you have the materials?
I'm sure. I'm sure the caravan got some. I'm sure the caravan got some extra
Don't
stuff.
use caravan materials.
You don't know. You don't know.
I'm going to say if
Crafting materials I carry are not for scrolls.
it's probably best you don't take from the caravan, Seer.
All right. I will say, yeah, I had bought some before I left.
I will allow this. Yes. If you want, take. I'm not gonna look it up. Let's say 5 silver out of your total. I'll say you bought the materials for it. Yes.
All right, I will do that. No problem.
All right. So, what is the spell that you would like to put on there? Remember, it's a spell that you have.
No, it's gonna have to be cast undead. Turn.
Okay.
Cast. What was it? Undead.
Create
Yes.
undead?
Create undead.
Something like that.
Okay. Let's see. So, go ahead and roll me
Undead.
a crafting check, please.
Okay. All right. 15.
Okay. I believe there it is. I believe that is a success.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to deem that a
See.
success for now. All right.
Yeah.
All right, and you're able to go ahead and put that on the staff. Cool. Perfect. So you have that staff. You have that held. Okay. So you do that. Tesh, is there anything you do during your downtime of 3 days?
Probably just hang out with Z in her blanket fort with Z and Mouse.
Nice. Okay.
Unless Z wants to make something.
How long is the downtime?
3 days.
3 days.
Oh. Yeah, I can't think of anything.
I hope you enjoy your boiled water talisman.
Yes.
Okay. No problem. Okay. After the few days, through the snowy desert, you do eventually come to a palisade with a sort of drawbridge opening. Just like before, Michael is the one to speak to the guards there until eventually, after a few moments of conversation, and arriving midday, you are let in to the town of Frosttown. Making your way inside, there is chatter, talk, as many of you make your way in. As you do, go ahead and you all would see it. So I'm going to have you actually roll an Arcana check, please.
I'm gonna pass. I know nothing.
Oh my god.
I have a +0.
Buddy, friend.
How did
Hey,
I do better than you? How did I do better than you? I have a +0.
I have +8.
Exactly.
There is a caveat that if you aren't trained in it, there's some stuff you can't know, no matter how smart you are.
This is very true.
my time with
I'm
Google.
As per usual, I'm not paying attention.
I'm distracting, Todd.
I'm sorry, what was that, Beer?
Well, I was saying my time with Google has infused me with a little bit of paying attention to magic stuff.
Are you trained in Arcana, Beer?
Yes.
Okay,
You would have to be to have a +7.
that's fair. I think most of you are trained in Arcana except for Baker.
Not
I'm
me.
not.
Oh, maybe I did.
Not me.
No,
I'm trained in the important stuff like diplomacy, medicine, religion.
So Gabriel, Tesh, and
And
Beer are the
law.
ones trained in Arcana. Okay, so I would say those of you that are not trained in Arcana, and you did get the lowest rolls as well, you would see that there's various sort of symbols. They don't look scratched on, but they seem to be inlined in the walls of the palisade as you kind of look and make your way in. You can definitely tell they seem magical, but as for what, you're not completely sure. As for those that are actually trained in Arcana, Tesh, you would be first. You definitely tell they're magical in some sense. Considering that they are kind of extending around the palisade as far as you can see. They seem to be some sort of protective ward of some sort, but it's hard to tell. For those of you that got above 20, especially the natural 20, there's definitely some sort of ward, and judging by the looks of it, they're definitely connected to something, though to what, it's hard to say, because you're not fairly familiar with this specific area. So they are connected to something. It's some sort of ward or protection.
They have potentially Beer, you see these interesting carvings, maybe a way of reinforcing the palisade. Very interesting. I like it.
I don't.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess if they have to reinforce it.
And as
It
that
should be safe inside, though, right? I'm sorry.
should be fine. Should be fine. Make your way inside. Sorry, Beer, were you gonna say something?
Oh, he's gonna make a comment that I've seen this once before. There was a place that had these attached. It was a focal point attached to a child. It was quite demented.
Well, these are attached to wood.
Well, he was saying that it's fed into something else.
I see what you mean.
Okay.
Perhaps something so sinister won't exist here.
The
bright side of life, Mr. Beer.
Always look on the bright side of. Okay. So making your way in, you do see that it is a very nice, sort of humble but a flourishing town, as there's various shops that line the way, houses speckled across the inner sanctum of this town, as well as what looks to be a sort of town hall that is placed in the center of this specific town. Cobblestone steps line in various directions, leading the way to other ventures and avenues of interest, with also towards the center of the town a large fountain that seems to be decorative, of a large white and blue serpent. That seems to spout from its mouth as it looks up, water that flows down to the rest of the fountain. As you make your way in and make your way towards your stop, Michael will stop at a tavern known as the Coil, to which he kind of hops off. He's like, well, this is our stop here. I'm going to go ahead and handle some negotiations to potentially get us perhaps some more items for us to carry to Fort Snow Range, as this will be our last stop before there. So, you are free for the next few days as we go ahead I go ahead and get that situated. So enjoy yourselves, don't get in too much trouble, and see you in a few days.
All right.
To which he'll go ahead and
Trouble.
he'll smirk. The DM will smile, and Michael will head towards the big building into the center of town.
How are we supposed to go for like any length of time without getting into trouble?
Right?
Well, we could always just stay here at the caravan and not do anything.
I mean, we don't get in trouble that we can't get ourselves out of. I mean,
We never purposely get into trouble too often.
yeah.
To be fair, most of the times we got in trouble where we were ambushed.
Touching things.
I remember last time we got ambushed. It was fun. Dealt with the entire thing almost by myself.
You punched a goblin in the face.
Arcanus punched a goblin.
Oh yeah, right. My bad.
Yeah. Last life threatening.
Listen, it was an accident.
Yes, last life threatening ambush.
Oh no, Alex, I never asked. Gooble's not the one that got punched, is he?
No.
Damn.
It would be ironic if it was.
For a second, I was tempted, but no, that wasn't him.
I just think that one would have come with us. Yeah.
I believe it would have been quite funny.
So, as you all are free to do what you like in this town, what would you all like to do?
I know what I'd like to do. I would like to use my medical diploma and treat some people if necessary, or give people basic first aid lessons for money.
I would say there is a local hospital here. If you want to volunteer your time, that's something they will accept.
What if I wanted to teach people on the street some basic stuff? There's a little bit of money.
Then you would probably be stopped by the guard.
What's wrong with teaching people?
Nobody knows who you are.
They don't really know you. You're a guy that just came to town. It's a little
I'll show
fishy.
my medical diploma.
I mean, you can certainly try, but people are probably going to be a little hesitant towards you.
I have a PhD in medicine.
There's a whole bunch of arguments towards that, but we'll just say at this time they are weary of your practices if you're doing this outside the hospital.
I kind of like Beer's idea, almost. Since I'm a little limited by flipping over signs.
I mean,
I kind of like that idea. It's kind of funny.
you could certainly try. Um,
Popoli forever lives in the back of my head.
it's true. It's true. We'll miss that rabbit.
Popoli is always with us.
Popoli's amazing.
You know what? Screw it. I'm going to do that.
Okay. All right. You go ahead and get a little table, and with this says the cleric is in. Okay.
The cleric is in.
We'll come back to that.
Do you need help, Darian? I'm also a practiced healer. We could team up.
Sure. If you're willing to assist.
You could be the nurse.
Yeah. I can do immediate triage while you do the surgical stuff.
Oh
I could
God.
I could technically do both with heal and surgery tools.
Well, I can only do the triage, so you can do the healing part.
Oh my God.
You guys
Anyways, as that's
what do you
going
mean?
on.
I'm an expert in medicine. I'm an expert.
Oh my God.
Hey, Tash, you want to go to the other side of town and check it out?
Yeah, let's get as far away from these guys as possible.
Nothing could go wrong if we go to the other side of town by ourselves, right?
Yeah. Speaking of which, you guys head to the other side of town. What are you gonna do?
Get as far away from them as possible.
Do you stop somewhere particularly, like a tavern or markets? What's up?
Yeah, what do you want to do? Do we want to stop at a tavern and just get info about the place, or?
Yeah, see if there's anything suspicious.
Yeah.
Anything suspicious?
Nothing suspicious.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll go to a local tavern and just kind of listen.
All right. Yeah. Do you go into the Coil? That's considered a tavern. Well, you're going far away from Darian and Arcanus and those shenanigans as possible. So let's see. Opposite side of town.
Yeah, because the Coil might be like the more touristy one, so maybe we get any info there.
That's
more
fair.
Neighborhood pub type idea.
Yeah. Okay. Let me look here.
We're little, so we can just get a table and be unnoticed. Tash can help with us and being sneaky. We'll just be unnoticed. We'll just listen.
You hit a place known as the yeah, okay, let's go with this one. You hit a place, you find a place called the Drop of Venom.
Tash, there seems to be a lot of poison coming up in my life lately.
I noticed that.
I think I should travel that path. Anyway, sorry, keep going.
I'm amused. Okay. So yeah, heading into this place, the one thing that stands out to you right away is that obviously there's a lot of patrons in here. This is very much not the touristy spot, where this is probably the locals more frequent. The thing you notice though is that looking around the room, a lot of stuff is very snake themed. Yes, you're trained in society, right?
I am.
Roll me society, please.
Will do. Meh.
That is just enough. Something clicks for you as you kind of look around, in that when it comes to societies here in Nora, a lot of things are usually aligned with the bear patrons. So polar bears, black bears, stuff like that. Thinking on it, you have never really seen a town that seems to align itself when it comes to any sort of animal with a snake. That's usually the Forgotten Wastes that has the snake themed sort of an aspect to it, as the gods are snake themed there. So this stands out to you a lot. That said,
Now,
go ahead.
I have to ask. Could I roll Underworld Lore to see if it potentially has something to do with criminal elements, or is that a?
You're also trained in occult, right?
Yes.
Roll me occult instead.
Okay. Hey, I actually got a decent roll.
Damn.
Let's go. Thinking back on the symbols that you saw in the Palisade and kind of what you've been seeing around here, it's not so much criminal. That seems very cult-like instead, in that it seems like this town seems to have some sort of presence or being that's being worshipped. Is the feel kind of like what you get from this?
So we definitely found our interesting thing that could get us in trouble, and we should probably avoid.
Or hear me out. We could find out some more information.
Oh, I wonder if their object of worship has bejeweled eyes.
What?
You never know.
So,
How
yes.
can I think back of like that fountain that we saw? Did it look new, or was it like an old like?
It's like a white blue dragon or something like that, right?
It was a serpent.
It was a serpent.
But like, does it look like it's been there for a long time, or maybe like just a few years?
It looks like it's been there for a while.
Oh, okay. So it's not like suddenly this town decided to worship a snake. Seems to have been
like that for a while. For some time.
What's wrong with worshiping a snake?
Nothing particularly. It's just unusual. And I shouldn't be answering you. You're not
I
here.
worship a dragon.
You're not
I
there.
would like to listen to some gossip.
Yeah.
All right. Now we get to the fun stuff. Let's go. Okay.
Well,
As you all listen to gossip.
Wait, am I okay?
Wait, where? Okay, Gabriel, where are you right now?
I was going to do just that. I don't have anything specifically, so I guess I go somewhere else and pretty much mingle for a few hours.
Okay.
I don't know what my society would pull, but
okay, we'll say this is a combined effort. All right. Let's see. So you can do this one of two ways. If you're going to be talking to people, I'm going to need a diplomacy check from you. If you're going to be listening into people, I'm going to need a perception check from you.
all of us.
To the three that say they're going to mingle and they're going to listen in on rumors and stuff.
I guess it'd be better to perceive.
Okay.
Oh wait, no. Shoot, I'm so bad. I meant to roll diplomacy. I'm sorry. Because I do have it. I sometimes screw up on these skill lists. I have diplomacy. I would have wanted to talk to people, so I guess 2 less.
What is your bonus to diplomacy?
Total 6.
6. So you rolled a 9, so it'd be a 15
Yeah, that's 2
total.
less. Yep.
Okay. So we'll count that as a 15.
Yep.
Alright. So perception. Okay. Here's what you find. We'll go down the list of what you rolled. So we'll start with Z first. Z. As you listen in, you do hear various talks of. It seems to be something that pertains to the history of the town here, as you hear people speak of a guardian of sorts that seems to have been acting up, which is kind of weird, out of context. But you constantly hear like, "What did you hear about the guardian? I heard they're causing a little bit of ruckus for the elders." Or someone else might say, "Yeah, I heard about our guardian wasn't really doing their job anymore." Stuff like that.
Oh.
So that's what you hear. As for those of you that are actually talking to others, most are pretty tight-lipped. However, those who are able to get to talk to you, become friendly with, they do mention like, "Yeah, no, we've been making sure that things have been, tried to be relatively peaceful here. We do have our own ways of sort of making sure we stay safe and protected, and the like. Probably far different from what you would usually see out there. But we do have our own how to say, we have our own protector that deals with specific issues, and no, we'd like to keep it that way, as no, we have benefited through the years, and it has gone ahead and done well for us. And though in recent years, we have, not recent years, more of the recent months rather, we have had some weird events happen."
Recent months, as in whatever try to. Whenever we started our runner thing was a few weeks ago for us, or has it been longer than that?
It's been It's been probably.
Trying to think of the time.
It's been
Time
about
frame so
2
far.
months now since you started your journey.
I guess if they mention they just haphazardly mention like a few months, and like would you say perhaps more in the last two-ish months or so, 2 or 3 months actually?
I would
Odd
say
things happening.
probably last month and a half. Now that I'm thinking about it,
There are many strange occurrences in the land as of late. Who is your guardian? I would ask, like, who is your current guardian? It sounds like a role that might actually get. Is it like one person? Are they trained? Are they chosen? Are they a chosen one?
when you
There's
ask
so
that
many different
question,
ones.
immediately they get tight-lipped and just kind of look. He's like, "That's something you have to take with our elders. I apologize. I'm going to finish my drink here, and I'm going to be on my way. It's a pleasure meeting you."
Of course, please let me not keep you.
Tesh, you kind of spooked them away, Gabriel, unfortunately. Tesh, is there any questions that you would specifically ask them?
Mostly, I'm they're talking about like strange going on. It's like what?
Well, recently we've had some weird weather, weirder than you would expect. And they kind of hesitates when mentioning that. It's just a weird weather. A lot of snowstorms that you don't usually see in these parts too much. I mean, we get the occasional snow, and when it heads into winter, you get your occasional blizzards. But we've had quite a few. In fact, now I think about it, in the last few days or so, we've had a constant storm coming in.
Oh, we didn't get anything on the road here.
Which is what's strange, as we got it in our town here.
Well, I'll tell you this: there's been a lot of strange going ons on our trip up to Fort Snow Range from Steelford.
Huh.
Or we came from Maywind. Sorry, Maywind.
Huh. Still strange. I mean, maybe it pertains to your journey. I can't say for sure, but we've just had our fair share of interesting events, and it's gotten a little bit more worried since the days have gone on, as we have seen more and more of this activity.
Sounds like risky. Sounds like we get hit by storms constantly. It's going to make the rest of our journey to Fort Snow Range quite difficult.
It has, actually, now that you mention it. I can imagine if you tried to go anywhere close to the forts, that you would have quite a difficult time getting through, especially considering the condition that's going on. It's possible, I'm sure, but the journey would be quite dangerous.
Well, there's really only one way to find out, though, I guess. We're just going to have to carry on. But, that's good to know. At least we know what to prepare for, at the very least. I appreciate you taking the time to talk to me.
No problem at all. And you have a pleasant stay. Just don't be caught out when the snow starts to fall, because blizzard's probably coming in again.
Yeah, it's easy to lose your way when you can't see 2 feet in front of you.
That's very true, friend. Very true. And as you kind of finish up that conversation, funny enough, like summoning the devil, snow starts to fall from the sky.
Well, that's not great.
A cursory survival check to see is the weather turning for the worst.
You don't need to make a survival check for that, because as you look in the distance, you see a large gathering cloud starting to slowly loom overhead as the snow starts to thicken.
Daisy,
Obvious.
We should go back.
We gonna be stuck here for a bit.
There might be a big blizzard coming in, so...
Gross.
Darian, I don't think we can do surgery in the rain. We should pack it up. Close up that patient. Let's go.
You're doing surgery on the street? Oh my god.
Yeah, no. I almost forgot about that.
The concept of sterile environment seems almost mundane in the world of cast spell become cleansed.
I mean,
Well, some of your more nefarious people probably don't want to go to official areas.
also fair. But as you all go ahead and make your way back, are you going to be staying in the caravan or the tavern, the Coil?
How close are we able to get the caravan to the tavern?
Pretty close. Like you can park right next, like on the side of the tavern.
All right, cool. Then Z would probably stay in the caravan in
Gonna
Blanket Fort.
You take meals at the tavern.
Yeah.
I will stay in the tavern. It's
Okay.
nice to have a change. Change it.
Words are hard. I feel that pain, brother. I feel it.
It's perfect because we can all drink in the tavern and then just walk home, and it's like 20 steps away.
Not wrong.
And so, as you are drinking in the tavern, the snow falls harder and harder as a blizzard quickly is set upon you. The raging winds slamming against the door of the tavern as the windows. See, I got two, friendo. Shake from the raging winds. And for those of you inside the tavern, seeming to sit and enjoy your drink. The outside starts to grow darker. Looking for something specific.
Ooh, cool.
Actually, I was gonna say, yeah, if we're just having a drink, I'd be in the tavern with them having a drink.
Yeah.
But then I'll plan to sleep in the caravan.
Okay, make sure it's doing the thing. As you sit there, enjoying your drink, laughing and camaraderie, enveloping the inside of this warm, peaceful environment. Despite the blizzard outside, nothing could go wrong.
Of course not.
No, nothing bad happens in blizzards.
No.
While safely snuggled in the tavern with a, I guess beer is technically warm.
Oh yeah, hey guys, speaking of nothing going wrong ever, I heard some local gossip. Apparently, I'll like hush so that if there's anybody around talking about this.
Yeah, smooth.
Apparently, this town has a guardian, and they're like not doing their job very well right now.
And you should mention something, Z. I heard the same thing about a guardian. I asked, "Oh, what a wonderful idea!" And they were like, they stopped talking about it.
Oh.
They didn't want to talk about it. How odd! You think if you yourself were raised as guardian and were successful at it, if you were a successful guardian, you'd be like, "Yes, our wonderful guardian." But they did not.
Like what's going on here is more like a cult than like a regular worship or whatever. So they're worshiping this guardian, who doesn't seem to be doing a particularly good job apparently, and there's been a lot more storms lately, which apparently is quite unusual around here.
Huh.
Oh, storms like this one?
Exactly like this one.
I will say this is quite a harsh and fast. It's like fast acting. It's a fast acting storm.
Nah, this is a normal storm. It's fine.
It kind of came out of nowhere. But storms do that.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
Seer is not in the bar.
Oh.
Where's Seer?
Seer is in the graveyard. Praying.
What?
Oh my god, Seer!
Remember last time what happened? We were like graveyards separated.
Fear has a death wish.
Seer, I need to ask you, are you sure?
This is literally you've received the event card, get out of jail free from the Monopoly board.
All right. He's up in the bar.
Okay. Okay.
You about to be in a cemetery with a blizzard, boy.
You get
Sure.
one.
Anyway.
You get one every session. Just one. All right.
Well, consider where he lives. Has he even seen snow?
Oh my god. Well, you guys have been surrounded by snow
mean,
for a
we've-
while.
No, I know, but like, I mean, like, real life.
Oh. I've seen snow. I've seen some horrible snow days.
Where did you get a snow 2 years ago? It was insane. It was in April.
It's pretty bad. The snow piling up pretty quickly around here now that that's been mentioned. But the reason I say that, and the reason I am sweating less, is because as you're all staying in the warm, comfy tavern with your alcohol, in the distance, you hear a sound. A sharp, almost ear-piercing sound that makes your... That apparently has a quacking sound, from what I heard. But it makes your blood run cold as you hear it.
Please don't bench you up.
As it echoes in your mind, a scream, a hiss, like it was coming from a snake. As we'll end our session there for today.
Woo! Let's go.
And here's the fun
Yeah.
part.
No.
I'm
Wow.
sad it's
We
over.
level up.
You all level up.
Yay!
Oh shit! You know what this means, guys.
Things are about to get harder.
We're gonna die next week.
No, what's
Oh,
gonna
wait.
happen?
I can't play next week.
We're not playing next week.
Right.
2 weeks.
We're gonna die in 2 weeks.
We've got 2 weeks.
Oh,
So-
hey guys. No, roleplay potential right there. I was gonna set up shop graveyard as a therapist.
No, please don't. Please don't. I beg you, from the DM, please don't do that.
This monstrous snake's just like, yeah, I just can't stop eating people.
I just got back from a graveyard snack.
Sweats profusely, smiles.
Oh man.
He's just trying to help people move on.
Yeah,
It even
that's...
had that dry
Nothing
aged
else.
steak flavor to it. Like it'd been salted and left in the sun.
Oh no. Anyways, you all level up.
Yeah.
Gonna learn how to craft the guns better. I mean, bullets better. Because skill feats are meh, and you just gotta find the thing that's useful.
But yes, it will be the week after
Appreciate
next. Will be our next session. Yeah, then I can unleash the chaos on all of you.
Ooh, I say.